everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Tuesday, April 18th, 2017. I've got a little update to the main topic of the show yesterday for Battlefront 2. EA has revealed that both Origin and EA Access members would be able to play Battlefront 2 a whole week and a day early on November 9th. So moving on for today, the Prepare to Dine timer has run out, and Bandai Namco has now revealed their new IP called Code Vein. It's going to be an action RPG where you play as a vampire, and it's set to debut in 2018. That sounds like it could be fun, and I can't wait to see some gameplay for it. Hopefully we'll see something at E3 coming up in 2 months. Another new IP that's coming is Reservoir Dogs Bloody Days onto Steam on May 18th. And is there something that I'm missing here? Other than a video game that was released in 2006 for the original Xbox, PS2, and PC, this movie is 25 years old, and while it is a great movie, I have seen it for myself, I totally recommend it. What the fuck are they doing? Are companies just gonna slap old movie IPs on the games to sell them? Here's our new Citizen Kane snowboarding and sledding game. Rosebud. See? No one understands this. Moving on to Ghost Recon Wildlands, the new DLC Narco Road has come to those who have bought the season pass. It went out to PS4 and Xbox One first, and it should have hit PC by the time this episode airs. Halo Wars Definitive Edition is coming to Steam on Thursday, April 20th, but unfortunately, there will not be any cross-play for those who bought it on the Windows 10 store. The next DLC coming to Titanfall 2 is called A Glitch in the Frontier, and it's coming on April 25th and will be absolutely free. It promises to add 2 maps. One of them is multiplayer, and the other is a live fire map. Speaking of new maps, the Escapists 2 has had a new map revealed that will be included when the game launches later this year. It takes place in an old Southwest jail, bringing new flavor and difficulties. I've had the first one since it was in early access, and I absolutely loved it. It was a ton of fun, and I'm really looking forward to the sequel. In other update news, Horizon Zero Dawn has been updated to version 1.13, and if you want to find the patch notes, there is a link to them in the description down below, along with links for sources for all of today's stories. And our final release announcement is for a 1TB PS4 Slim that Sony has announced will be coming sometime later this month, and it will have the same price of $299 US or your regional equivalent. A new car has come to GTA Online, the Duke O' Death, and you can get it for free if you transfer data from either PS3 or Xbox 360 to the current generation. If you didn't upgrade, then you can still buy it for just over $500,000 in-game dollars. Nintendo has revealed the upcoming Hey Pikmin will not be developed by Nintendo themselves like previous Pikmin titles. Instead, it will be made by Arzest, the same studio that made Yoshi's New Island and Sonic and Mario at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. In other Nintendo news, some rumors for Minecraft Switch have popped up on NeoGAF, indicating that it will run at 60 FPS and have much larger worlds than the Wii U version. There's also indication that you'll be able to transfer data from your Wii U to your Switch. Remember, these are just rumors, so stay tuned to News Cartridge to see if they come true. Here's something I wish I can report on more often. The Surge, which releases for PS4 on May 16th, is getting graphical options for the PS4 Pro. You can either choose to play at 1080p 60 frames per second or 4K and 30. Let me know in the comment section which is more important to you, resolution or frame rate. I'm a frame rate guy. And in other PlayStation news, next week for roughly an hour, on Tuesday, April 25th, Sony will perform routine maintenance on their network. All sign-ins should still work during that time, as well as multiplayer, so very few people should be affected by this. AMD has released 2 new graphics cards today, the RX 580 and the RX 570, both with refreshed Polaris architecture, and the 580 will have a 4GB and 8GB variant. The 580 retails for between $199 and $299 US, and the 570 goes for between $169 and $189, depending on which model and manufacturer, of course. Benchmarks can be found from your favorite YouTube tech channel, but from what I've seen, if you're already on an AMD RX card, then you probably won't need to upgrade because the cost won't justify the gains in performance, at least in my opinion. Unless you're going from something like the RX 460 to the 580 or something similar. And that brings us to our 2 main topics of the day, the first of which I'm going to touch on very quickly because there's been a small development in the Gearbox and G2A situation. Alex Nichiporchik from Tiny Build, the publisher who was affected by chargebacks from having stolen keys sold on G2A last year, held a conference with members at Gearbox recently. It was discovered that allegedly, Gearbox had no idea of the drama that G2A had caused the previous year. And to that I have to say, really? Do you really not know all of the outlets that your games are being sold? Gearbox is not a small studio. They are a multi-million-dollar company. You would think that they could pay someone to look into this sort of thing. TinyBuild hopes to have no developer claim ignorance again, and they plan to hold more conferences with other developers and publishers to prevent situations like we saw with Gearbox in the future. And now, our final topic of the day makes little, if any, sense to me, and the parts that do make sense are just bonkers if you think about it. An email that went out to Twitch partners earlier today indicates that 2 new subscription models will soon roll out to all Twitch TV partners. Along with the $4.99 sub, there will be the option to pay $9.99 and even $24.99. What does subbing to the higher tiers get you? Not much, but your sub will now count as 2 subs if you pay $10 a month, and 6 subs if you pay $25. For those who don't know, the number of subs is what determines how many emotes the channel can have. Now, the one absolutely good thing that this email contained was the number of subs will no longer directly affect the number of emotes that a channel can have. Once the emote is unlocked, the channel owns it permanently, whereas before, if sub counts dropped below the required threshold, an emote would also have to be dropped. This does not seem like a good thing to me for anyone other than Twitch. This could mean that a channel with 17 people subbed at $25 each would have more emotes than another channel with 90 people subbed at $5 each, and they would be making less money at the same time. Good job, Twitch! And of course, there's incentive for people to pay more, as streamers can offer exclusive emotes to those who sub to the higher tiers. Now, first of all, I think this is going to divide communities between people who can afford more and those who can only afford the basic subscription. But am I the only one who thinks that paying $300 a year for fucking emotes is just dumb? And if you're subbing for the higher tier to help out the streamer, then why don't you just give them a direct donation rather than giving them whatever percentage Twitch deems fit? And furthermore, what good does this do to non-partner streamers? When is Twitch going to do something, anything, that benefits the people that make up more than 90% of broadcasters, including myself, who stream for months at a time without seeing a dime? And this doesn't have to be something related to money. Part of this whole ordeal is Twitch is offering, quote, access to more data to power the tools and overlays you use to reward your subs. Why can't everyone have access to that data to improve their channel? I'm going to finish this by quoting something Total Biscuit said this morning on Twitter. No plans to change our subsystem. All subs should be equal in terms of level of service on Twitch. Well, what do you think of these new subscription models? Do you feel as though you would get good value out of a $25 a month subscription? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. You know what I'm going to give you for free? Tomorrow's game releases for PC, Forts, Battle of Endlore, Theater of Doom, and Animal Rights. For PlayStation 4, Bandit 6 Combined Arms. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And I finally stopped drinking for good. Now I drink for evil. Twitch, please, come on. Twitch, come on, stop being a dick, man. Twitch, why you gotta be a dick like this, man? Come on, stop shooting people in the dick and stop being a dick, because you're just being a dick, Twitch. Help us non-partner streamers out. You guys know that non-partnered streamers make Twitch and Amazon money, okay? We make Amazon money, we make Twitch money regardless, alright? Anybody who is streaming on Twitch has an ad play for them. If you go to any stream, partnered or non-partnered, there will be an ad that plays. More than likely, I've had it happen a couple of times where I went in and it didn't have to, but more than likely, you will have an ad, okay? This makes money. I don't see any of that money. I don't see any of that. Nothing. Like, what happened to being able to donate bits to non-partnered streamers? What happened to that? I thought that was supposed to be a thing. Nope. Really, they have 2 million people who stream on Twitch. 2 million active broadcasters. Roughly, the number I saw said 17,000 active partners. That's probably got to be a little bit more. We'll say 20 to 25,000, okay? And let's just say that, because I don't know how old these numbers are, let's just say that the total number of streamers stays at 2 million, okay? 25,000 versus 2 million. It's probably more, okay? It's probably more like 2.25 million, but let's just say 2 million. That's a fucking shitload of people to just completely ignore. Why do you not do anything for them? They make up the majority of the people who are broadcasting on Twitch. Yes, I understand that more people, I think more people are watching the partnered streamers because you got people like Lyric who bring in 35,000. So if you had like a bunch of channels with 7 or, you know, with 5 to 7 people watching, of course you're going to need a couple of thousand channels to make up for that. Yes, that makes sense to me. But you can't just screw over non-partners. I mean, I'm not getting screwed over per se. No, nothing bad. I don't get. There's no detriment to being a part to not being a partner. But geez, couldn't they do something? Couldn't they do anything to help partners to help the non-partner streamers? I have yet to see something that even for partner streamers, it applies to both partnered and non-partner streamers. It benefits both. I have yet to see something like that. Okay. What, the game sales? I don't think game sales benefits anybody other than the people who are watching. I would like something to benefit the broadcasters, the non-partnered broadcasters. Can we not get some more analytical data? I don't know. I don't really know what else. I don't know what else there would be, because, like, what else? That's the whole reason to get partnerships, is just subs so you can finally start getting more money. And, you can make a career out of it. I don't know. It's such a weird thing, because it's like, how do you help all these people who barely make you any money, but they do still make you money? And there's a lot of them. There's, there's 1.9 million of them. More than that, 1.99 million people. I don't know. I feel like it's falling on deaf ears. There's, I do what I can, but I'm still, just a smaller end YouTuber. Channel's growing, so I don't know. I'm gonna go play Breath of the Wild tonight, and hopefully I'll get through it. I finally beat a dungeon. That's cool. Got elephant ability. I forgot what it really. I don't even remember. I'm so bad with names lately. All I know is it heals you when you die. It's a good ability. Gonna go back and touch more on ukulele when I get done with that. I wanted to just try ukulele to kind of like have because people come to me for like game opinions and stuff, and I would like to give feedback when I can, but I'm also not just gonna play a bad game over a good game to play a bad game. I'd rather play a good game. More good games are better, I would think. Twitch. Oh god, Twitch. Come on, man. Do me right. Come on, Twitch. Do me right. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked it. If you didn't like it, go ahead and hit that dislike button. You guys are always free to however. Thank you so much for all your comments and stuff that you leave. That's really, really cool of everyone. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. I don't mean to pander. I'm not asking for anything. I really do appreciate everybody watching. Thank you so much. So, click over here for, no, what am I doing? Click over here. You can't click over here. Social media links are over here. We got your Twitch, we got your Twitter, we got your Facebook, and, yeah. Then if you want to click over here for yesterday's video where we talked about the Star Wars Battlefront 2 official reveal, then it's right there. Go ahead, check that out. It's a wonderful video. Bye!